What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward. I began my career trading over 17 years ago, working for T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. It was my first job out of college where I had to go through an educational training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members, actually in 115 different countries, reach their goals. We are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses, premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also do day trading, swing trading, and even long-term investing. So there's something for everybody inside of True Trading Group. So welcome. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I want you to smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on these videos because I go live 6 days a week where I go over with you guys market commentary, trade ideas, positions that I'm in, positions that I plan on getting into, my thoughts on the markets, and everything in between. I'm going to go live Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern this weekend. So make sure you guys set your reminders right now. I'm giving away $1,000 on that live stream. You've got a chance at it. So I'm giving away $1,000. Everyone's got a chance, members and non-members alike. So make sure you set your reminders for Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And I'm also going to give you my top 5 trade ideas for the week, so don't miss it. But before we get to that, what happened on Friday, September 22nd? Because in case you guys haven't noticed or not, the market has been selling off over the last couple of trading days after Jerome Powell's press conference and after the Fed meeting that we had this previous week. Now, in case you missed it, why is the market heading to the downside? What happened during that Fed meeting? I'll summarize it for you. Jerome Powell and company did not raise interest rates. That was widely anticipated and expected that they were not going to raise rates. There was actually over a 99% likelihood of a pause, meaning they were not going to raise rates. Well, that's exactly what happened. So why did the markets crash the 2 days and the 3 days really following that press conference and that announcement? And it's because the one thing that the Fed may not have changed their interest rates for right now, but what they did change is their expected interest rate for next year. Now, prior to this meeting, they were anticipating that the Fed funds rate for next year would be 4.6%. They changed that to 5.1%. Now, right now, your Fed funds is 5.25 to 5.5. They kept their expectation for this year of 5.6, which means they are anticipating one more rate hike of 25 basis points this year. So that's going to either come at the November or December meeting. But the real big change is next year's rate, because the market was anticipating price cuts next year, cuts that would take you from 5.5 or 5.6 all the way down to 4.6, which means that's 100 basis points of cuts that the market was anticipating next year. And that will be looked at as a good thing. I mean, it's going to, hey, less restrictive on the economy, helps the economy grow. That should help stock prices move higher, right? Well, Jerome Powell changed that up a bit and said, now we think it's 5.1, which would insinuate they're only going to be cutting rates next year by 50 basis points, half of what the market was expecting. The markets don't like that. The markets don't like that. I personally don't even think that Jerome Powell's telling the truth. I think he had to say that to prevent financial conditions from getting a little bit too easy. Because if he just came out and was like, hey, yeah, basically we're done, the markets most likely would have rallied. Yields would have come down. Interest rates would have come down. Stock prices would have gone up. And that's not what Jerome Powell wants to see. The jobs market is still extremely tight. You saw the lowest jobless claims numbers on Thursday that you've seen since January, as you're still looking at an unemployment rate that sits at 3.8%, which is the lowest level that you've had over the last, several decades. The lowest we've seen was 3.4, 3.5. We're at 3.8. I mean, you're still at a very, very, very low unemployment rate. So not what Jerome Powell wanted to see. And I think he purposely had to come out and say, yeah, we're going to pause, but next year we're not going to cut as much as you think. Now, I don't think they're going to keep rates above 5% for the entirety of next year. I think that would be a mistake. I think that there will be interest rate cuts next year at some point, but I don't think that you're going to be at 5.1 going into the end of 2024. And that's why the markets have sold off as aggressively as they have the last 2 days. Now, if you've been following my YouTube channel for a while, or just not even a while, just the last couple of days, or the last couple of weeks rather, I told you that my target for the month of September, if you've been following the channel for the last couple of weeks, I told you that my target for the month of September was right here around the low 430s. Now, the reason why that is my target, and that target was reached, right? You guys can see Friday's action. There it is. We have gotten down into my target area, and I gave you guys that target when we were back here. We were at the very beginning start of September. I was just getting back from vacation after Labor Day, and I told you guys that my target was here. So target has been acquired. Target has been reached. You can go back and check out the live streams from the first and second week of September when I give you guys that target. If you'd like, it's right on this YouTube channel. But that is the target. And the reason why that's a target is because if we look back, right, let's look at our charts and let's look back to the left here just a little bit. And what you can see is a nice little previous pivot support level. But what's really more important than that is how this used to be resistance, and then used to be resistance. This is an extremely important level on the overall markets on the SPY. You can see resistance. That level got broken in June, pulled back, became support. And then now you've gotten down into this level once, and you got into that level now twice, actually 3 times if you count. So 1, 2, 3. And now here we sit. Now I think that there's going to be a technical bounce opportunity here off this level. I don't think the market's just going to slice right through this level come Monday, Tuesday. I do think that you may get a candle to start the week off that looks something a little bit like this. Okay, I do think you can see something that looks a little bit like this as you do get some buying pressure that comes in off this level. But again, Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to give you guys my top trade ideas for the week, exactly what I think the markets do, and exactly which individual stocks I am focusing my attention on to make us capitalize and make some money off of that price action. It's been a monster month of September. Okay, we have one of our moderators, Shai, actually had her biggest week ever of her career. That's the type of trading opportunities that we see here in this market. We've had, I don't know, I think we've had maybe 8, 9, or 10 different triple-digit gain trades called out inside of chat in the first 3 weeks of September. I'm got to be honest with you, I'm not surprised because this is the most volatile and the best trading environment that I've ever seen. I've been doing this for 17 years. I've seen bull markets, bear markets, volatile, low volatile, sideways markets, all different types of economic cycles. I've been through it all. I've never seen trading opportunities as abundant as they are now. I haven't. Now, I've made some good money shorting some of these IPOs. Now, I trade with Lightspeed, and Lightspeed has been fantastic with getting borrows on some of these IPOs. But you take a look like Instacart, made some money short Instacart, made really good money short ARM. Okay, ARM gave us really good price action. I also made money short KVYO on the day that they actually IPO'd. I was able to capitalize on this move right here. That move right there is where we were able to make money on the actual IPO day. And I got to give my hat goes off to Lightspeed. I've gotten borrows on Klaviyo, on ARM, and on Instacart, which are the 3 most recent IPOs. And the borrow on them has been extremely cheap. So hats off to Lightspeed. But this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. I'll tell you guys right now. I'll tell you now, I am still short Instacart. Okay, I'm still short this position. I'm looking for $30 to break. $30 is the IPO price for Instacart. It was the lead underwriters on this deal, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. And what has been happening over the last 3 trading days is underwriters have been defending the IPO price. This is actually pretty common when you have an IPO and there's an IPO price. Sometimes you'll have underwriters step in and they buy at the IPO price and they defend that price, because what they don't want to have happen is they don't want to go out and IPO at $30 and the stock drops to 20 and they've got egg on their face that they came out and priced the stock here at $30. And then that makes them look bad. And then that's not something that their clients are going to be happy with because they're buying stock at $30. So they're stepping in and they're using their own capital to buy the stock at $30. It's been going on now for the last 3 trading days on Instacart. And you can see very, very clearly, okay, if you guys look at this level here at $30. It just literally just has a constant refreshing bid at $30. So you can there's hundreds of thousands of shares being sold into $30 and it just stays there, just stays at $30. At some point, they will stop defending $30. So they're going to sit there as long as they possibly can and hope that they have enough buying power and enough ammunition and enough capital allocated to this price so that the stock can start to bounce. And they soak in all of the selling pressure of the people that want to bail on the stock or the short sellers, and then eventually the stock starts to bounce. So that's what they are hoping for. But if that does not happen, eventually they're going to stop buying at $30. And if they step away from 30, you should see the stock drop down into the mid to high 20s, and then I'll be covering my short position at that time. I did take 25% of my position off of the table on Friday, right at $30 exactly, and I'm still in 75% of that position. And this really isn't necessarily even like a technical trade setup. It really is just understanding IPO dynamics and market function and the underwriters defending the IPO price. And if they step away and they stop defending, you should see further downside. And that's really all of this is a play on. We'll see what happens next week. If we get a gap under that level, that would be ideal for us on Monday. But on Monday, if the stock is at like $30.30, that level is still going to be intact. You got to really see a break to like $29.50. And like, listen, don't think $29.90, $29.95. That's not the level breaking. They're still there defending that level. You really got to see it flush down $29.50, $29, and then say that level's broken. And then you should not regain 30. The stock should continue to the downside. We'll see if that happens. I'll update you guys next week as that trade goes forward. All right. But then with regard to the SPY, like I said, that target has been reached. I expect there to be a technical bounce off this level. I'll tell you guys exactly what stocks I'm focused on, because the way that I'll play it, I think there's actually a little more downside to come in the markets. My next target in the market is actually down here around 420, which is going to be right around that 200-day moving average and all of this previous resistance that you guys see here. But I think you might get a technical bounce first. So I've got a list of trade ideas and how we're going to capitalize on this action. I'll share them with you Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Live. If you guys want to trade with myself and the other 9 professional traders that are part of True Trading Group, we do have a 7-day trial I want to tell you about. You can go to ttgthree.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. You guys can come inside of our chat, use our platform, use our tools, communicate with members, and really feel and experience what it's like being part of the True Trading Group community. It's 7 trading days. So it's not 7 calendar days. It is 7 trading days. Weekends and holidays don't count against your trial. So if you're watching this video and it's the weekend, you guys can go ahead and join the trial right now. And then you can be with us for 7 full trading days and not worry about a Saturday or a Sunday counting against your 7 days. Now, we do charge $3 to do our trial simply because we want to make sure that you're a real person. We have thousands of people in our chat room every single day. We are focused. We are serious. We are all about making money in this group. I do not want people that are going to come in there and jeopardize the integrity and the quality of our chat room by spamming a bunch of nonsense and garbage while everybody else is trying to make money. So we charge $3 just to make sure that you are a real person. It is a one-time payment. There is no automatic renewal. There is no automatic upgrade. There's no reoccurring payment. It is a one-time fee of $3. You all have $3. You spend more than $3 getting a cup of coffee at Starbucks. I know you do. You know you do. This is $3. The best damn $3 you ever spent in your life. So go to ttgthree.com. That's TTG3 spelled out.com. Enter your name, email, phone number. Click yes, I want this. Fill out the application, pay the $3, and you guys are good to go. All right. So the market's in a little bit of a sell-off mode here. It's the worst month that we've had all year. Okay. This is right now, September. This is the worst month of the year. It's been a good month for the overall markets. All the indexes are green on the year. The NASDAQ's doing great. The S&P is doing great. But this is a red month in the markets. Is there more to come, or is it time to buy the F and dip? That's what everybody wants to know. I'll share with you my answers 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications to set your reminders now. Make sure you don't miss out on that. And again, like I said, I'm giving away $1,000. But in the meantime, join that trial, trade with me and the rest of the professional traders and the entire members of TTG for the next 7 trading days. TTGTHREE.com. Thanks for tuning in today, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, like I said, and I'll see you 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, and we'll talk about how we're making money next week. Have a great night, everybody. Take care. See you all later.